Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for tuning back into my channel. I'm Nakia, and welcome to Nurse and Nakia. If this is your first time tuning into my channel, I would like to say welcome. And if this is not your first time tuning into my channel, I would like to say welcome back. And please, guys, if you will, just hit this like button because you will love everything that's going on with my channel from here on out. Okay, guys, my very first chemo session was on February 5th, and today is Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone. Hope you guys' day has been nothing but sweetness. But yes, my chemo session was on February 5th, which is what, 9 days ago. And it was an experience. The actual process of, getting hooked up and everything to the IVs and then to the medication, that went fine. There were two particular medications, of course, that I mentioned on the last video that I had to receive. And so when I started the first one, everything went well, a little shortness of breath, but nothing too dramatic to where they had to stop the infusion and, stuff like that. But that was, my infusion days are always on Wednesdays. And so Wednesday was fine. Thursday was fine. But it was like Friday, I would say Friday evening, round about 5, 6 o'clock. That was when I started feeling terrible. And when I say terrible, guys, I mean, the fatigue was the biggest. The fatigue, where I had to just lie down. I didn't have the energy to do anything, I was just completely drained. And, my doctor and my pharmacist, my whole entire care team told me that fatigue was going to be the biggest thing. And they were not lying. It's just like, it felt like I had just ran a marathon and didn't have the energy to do nothing. So I had to literally make myself get up, do my daily hygiene, at least move around and stuff, just to keep my momentum going. So fatigue was the biggest. Second was the bone pain. Oh my God. And I have never ever experienced this before. And they told me beforehand, that I was going to have some bone pain. And it was like to even touch my face, which I'm thankful I can do this now, but I could not do this, 2 days after chemo. And it felt like I was just, like my lymph nodes were swollen, which they probably were. And, thank God I can do this now. But to even get up in the mornings and wash my face, I mean, it was just sore or tender to the touch. So, fatigue, you got bone pain, headaches. Oh, God. And I still occasionally get like slight headaches. It's not as bad as they were, but headaches, guys. I mean, I'm pretty sure there may be someone watching this video who's going through the C word or that knows someone who's going through it. So hopefully this video will be helpful. But, whew, it was a lot. Thank God I didn't run any fever because I've been checking and I'm still checking, But 9 times out of 10, I know when my body, is not when my body is out of whack, I will know. So I keep checking on that. Oh God, what else did I have? Thank God I haven't had any neuropathy or nerve pain, because they say you will experience that in your hands and your feet. And so, guys, from the last video, I did mention that before we started the actual chemotherapy, we always do the ice bath. I will soak my hands and my feet in bags of ice for 15 minutes before we actually start the actual infusion process. But it's been rough. And here it is, 9 days later, and I started really feeling like myself probably a week after chemo. So maybe 2 days ago is where I started feeling like, okay, I can do this, But my biggest thing is that I need to start being more active. And I do want to invest in the walking pad treadmill that I can have here in my home. And so that will be very beneficial. we're going to go ahead and try to get that. And hopefully, you know, once I do go back for my second chemo, which is on the 26th of this month, you know, go ahead and start walking on that treadmill. You know, as soon as I feel that fatigue come on, get my butt on that treadmill and walk for a good 20 to 30 minutes a day. They want me to, because I spoke to my dietitian 2 days ago, they want me to do at least 150 minutes each week of some kind of activity. You know, I love to walk, even if it's just walking around in my neighborhood or going to the gym, which I really don't want to be exposed to the gym right now because of all of the germs and stuff like that. So I would like to do it from the comfort of my own home, get on that treadmill for 20 to 30 minutes a day, and that will make me feel less fatigued, less bone pain, and I'm pretty sure it will help with my headaches as well. I'm trying to think, were there any other major side effects? And the main thing to combat everything is getting your water intake. My sweet friend at work, she bought me this cup because she know I love pink. And so right now, I tried to, if I have this cup, and I think this might be maybe if I had to guess, I would say maybe a 20-ounce cup. So I try to fill that up 4 times a day, because they say they want me to get at least 80 ounces of water each day, which more than likely I go over that. Especially if I'm drinking with my Stanley cup. You know, I have some 30 ounces and I have some 40 ounces, but the 40 ounces are so doggone heavy. So if I use my 30-ounce Stanley cup a lot, I try to fill that up at least 3 times a day. So that's over the 80 ounces that they want me to have. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to pop on here real quick and let you know what my side effects were, because you know, everyone who does chemotherapy has different side effects. You know, we're all of our bodies are different. So I just wanted to come on here and give you my version of what I've been going through. So 2 other things that are new: loss of taste and loss of smell. I'm not going to really say loss of taste and smell, but my taste and smell have changed dramatically, because certain colognes or certain perfumes and stuff that I have in my bedroom, I can't spray now, because it's just, I don't know if it's too strong or what, and I know it's all what I'm going through and what's going in my body. So, but with the loss of taste, all of my foods that I have to cook, I cannot cook my foods in metal or aluminum pans. I can't do it, because when I cook it, I'm getting that metallic taste in my mouth, and it is so gross. Even when I'm talking now, it's like I have that metallic smell that's coming from my mouth, and I hate it. So to combat that, they told me to get the Biotine mouthwash, and I have that in my bathroom now. And I try to gargle with that 2 to 3 times a day, especially after each meal. I need to start doing better with it. But yeah, Biotine is good. And if that doesn't work, then they can send me a special mouthwash called the Magic Mouthwash. They can send that to my pharmacy. But for right now, the Biotine is helping. But just with the smells, it's really nothing I can do for that. It's just trying to eliminate myself from that smell. And there's one cologne that my son likes to wear here, so he likes to spray it every day, and I think he sprays too much. But hopefully he can switch to another one, or try not to spray as much. But yeah, guys, those are all of my side effects that I have experienced from the chemo. I did speak with my pharmacist the other day. We are going to tweak a little bit when I do go on the 26th for my second chemo session. So normally my session lasts about 2 hours. So it may last a little longer this time, because I think the speed was up too high on the first medication. Because with the first medication, you know, that's the one that I experienced a little shortness of breath for at least three hard breaths. And that was when she first started it up. So instead of that medication running an hour, she may have to run it for like an hour and a half. I don't know. But we shall see. I will keep you guys updated on that. But until then, guys, be blessed, be safe, because I know I will.